Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. We're just going to wait for a few more people to come in and then we'll get started. Please hit the like button when you come in. What the hell you going through? You ain't waterproof main hat. Get off of there. Still trying to do something. Welcome. So we are just waiting for some people to come in and we're going to get started, on our live today about transmuting, 3 stages of transmuting energy, negative energy. So please, when you come in, hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. I really appreciate it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So today we're talking about the 3 stages of transmuting negative energy from our lives. And one of the first stages is to transmute that energy by telling the person, by removing yourself from that individual and letting them know that I know that you are trying to harm me, you are trying to attack me. Wow, are you cold? No, I'm not cold. I'm not cold. I just have on religious garb. Clip 741. No, I think you are. I think you are. I think you're in the wrong place. Yeah. So this is a spiritual channel. This may not be for you. And I may have to remove you. I can't tell. If you're not trying to attack, I can't tell. Anyway, we have to understand that we have people that understand that transmuting negative energy means transferring that energy and transmuting it into something else good for the chosen ones. You can take that negative energy that they have sent out to you. And have you ever watched Harry Potter? Well, I don't watch TV. I had nieces and nephews that did watch Harry Potter, and I wouldn't recommend that you watch that, George. I don't need to tell you what I think. Clip 741. I'm holding alive, but when we are transmuting negative energy, the negative energy that people have sent out by laying tricks for you, by attacking you, by trying to send malevolent energy to you, then in many cases, you can take that negative energy and use it for something good in your life or use it towards other people who need the help. You can use it for charity. You can use it for, just to help other people. I have had to use this type of defense on many occasions. Please hit the like button, guys. And I just wanted to give you the understanding of this is a very definite way in order to defend yourself from negative energy. And you will have to understand that you will have to put up with a lot of scrutiny. You will have to be very strong in order to transmute the negative energy within the first stage, within the first stage of understanding who your enemies are, who the people are using malevolent energy or sending the evil eye towards you. You will have to understand who are those people who do not like you. And if you are not strong enough, you will not be able to catch those negative people sending those attacks at you. You will not be able to catch that black matter or that energy that they have sent out of their hearts and their minds. Um, I don't know who is MAGA. I don't know who's MAGA. There's no MAGA here. So, one of the ways that we want to remove negative people out of our chat is to just simply get rid of them, because we don't want to, cause an uproar for everyone else. And so I just removed someone. I'm sorry about that. Just give me 1 minute. Let's see anyone else do I need to remove. There are no interesting creatures in here. We are all human beings. So when you refer to someone, please, be respectful or be removed. So understanding, our topic about transmuting negative energy out of your life is to first understanding, have the discernment to know who are attacking you, who are all the people who are attacking you. So in many ways, in many times, I would just go around the people, I would go around those family members that I know did not like me, that I know that were trying to siphon the financial energy from me. Hi, Nate Lopez 7354. Hi there. And the most important thing that you need to understand is when you go around these people and you know that they don't like you, God has given you the insight and the discernment in order to understand that these are the persons who want to control you, who want to control your gifts, who want to bring you into a low vibrational state, who are trying to make sure that you never rise in life. So on the on the on the most important thing that you can do is to make sure that when you transmute this energy, that you catch all of that negative energy up. And the best way that I'm going to, talk to you about this is to make sure that you understand that it's your parents, it's the people on your job. You can catch all of that negative energy, and you'll have to be strong enough to hold it. You have to be strong enough to recognize these people who have sent this negative energy in order to affect your life, in order to affect your growth, in order to stifle your gifts. So once you have caught that negative energy and you can use that black matter that they have sent to you in order to transform it into business for yourself, in order to help other people. I helped a lot of, mentally challenged people. Hello, the official Mount. Hi, how are you? So I was able to help a lot of people in my life. I was able to make sure that people got through school. A couple of my family members, I was able to help some of the elderly people. And I was able to help myself and use my God-given gifts in order to grow in life. So, again, I went from, two or three different, types of businesses. I went from, the candy lady, the neighborhood person, candy lady, the haberdashery, everybody knowing me in the neighborhood, to saving my money and opening up my own caregiving business, my own, home for, mentally challenged kids and people. So these are some of the ways that you are able to catch that black matter that they have sent towards you, that they have sent at your life, and shape it into something else that is good and wholesome for everyone, for others to enjoy, and for your own growth. So now that you have understood the first level, let's go to the second level. The second level is transformation. And when we are transforming our lives, then we want to make sure that those people who dislike us, those people who, have given us nicknames, who have belittled us, who have talked down to us, that is also a form of manipulation and gang stalking and smear campaigning in your family, on your job, or in your community. So we want to make sure that we are transformed, that those types of labels no longer hurt our feelings. We can be around those people, and it doesn't bother us what they say to us. They cannot make us react. We have transformed from the person that they know us to be, that our feelings are hurt easily. We want to be like these people. We want to be under them for their title. We have transformed from that person. This is the transformation that you have to go through, that you are using your spiritual gifts. You're using your spiritual gifts in order to transform into the person that God wants you to be able to use and manifest in your life. Use your gifts. So in the very middle of these stages of transformation, you will have a lot of things that transform in your life. You will no longer try to, put your gifts up for sale for these people, meaning that you're not running to their rescue every time they call you. They don't call anybody else. You're on the end of, the last person that they call, but they never help out. They never, answer the phone for you when you need help. So you start to recognize these people for who they are. You start to transform yourself into the person that you're supposed to be in God. You're supposed to be with your gifts. You're supposed to hold your gifts back from these type of people. They're not supposed to reap the blessings or the benefits off of your gifts. So, we have to make sure that these people have a definite understanding that we're not the same person. We're not crying. We're not vying for their attention like little children. We no longer care, that we automatically understand that God has given us a light and our gifts, and they dislike us because of that. They attack us because of that. So I know that a lot of you have gone through these types of attacks. I know that a lot of you have gone through a lot of these transformations that I'm talking about. But in the second stages, you stop really trying to fit in. You stop caring, and you're moving away, wanting to be separate from these people becomes deliberate. It comes a deliberate tactic, that you move away from these people, that you no longer care about trying to fit into, the community, your family, or any kind of social network or group, even at work. You remove yourself from people who are toxic, and usually you can feel that negative attack from people who are demonic. So I want you to understand these three levels of transformation are very vital to your success. They are very vital to you as a chosen one, the way that you grow and the way that God is going to bless you, your prosperity. It is a very vital defense for the chosen one to be able to transmute the negative energy and catch that negative energy that has been thrown out to you all of your life and transform it into the person that God know that you are, that God has given you the ability to transmute this negative energy into something good in your life. A lot of people were asking me in my life, well, how did you keep, buying cars? Because I kept going around people who I knew dislike me. God has strengthened me so I can be around them. They would ask me about my business, and I would tell them, I'm the candy lady. And then they would go and they would try to, compete with me. And then they would ask me, what kind of business I'm doing. I would say, I'm the candy lady. I'm the haberdashery. And then they will go and try to compete with me. And this is how we understand that these people are in competition. These are the people that are sending the evil eye. These are the people that will go to the practitioners and try to harm you because they see your light, they see your growth, they see your gifts, and they want to attack you. So let's go to our third wave. And we're going to put all of these together, and I'm going to be able to show you, what level you are in your life, what level you're on, whether you're in the first stage of just transmuting the negative energy, where you have the discernment that you know that these people do not have your best interests at heart, or whether you're in the second stage, whether you're transforming, whether you're, building yourself up, gathering your money, gathering your resources to move away from these people. So in this third stage of transfer means that you have taken your wealth back. You have taken your power back from these people. You have identified them. You have made sure that you have pointed them out in your life. You have told them the truth, that you cannot be around them. This is the time when you will start understanding what gang stalking means. They will become obsessed with your energy. They will start to attack you. They want to make sure that they bring you in a low vibrational state. They will try to put you out if you're living with them, if you're in a relationship, when it's cold or when it's inconvenient for you. You will have to recognize these people when you have taken back your power, that they are, the spiritual narcissists. They are the manipulators in your life. And you will have to understand that they have attacked you. And so you are transferring that energy. You're transferring your power. You're taking your money back. You're taking your health back. You're taking your mind back. Everything that they have tried to attack within the relationship, it has been transferred back to you. Your health has been transferred back to you. The stagnation that they tried to put your feet in, you have removed that negative energy from your feet, and you are able to move forward in life. You are able to take back all of your gifts that they have been siphoning, all of your energy. You're no longer drained when you're around these people because you know who they are. So when you are transferring that energy, you're taking that power back from them, and you can see them as you're moving away from them, that they are falling, that they are receiving the negative energy that they have sent out to you or your children or to your family. So we have to make sure that we are understanding that transfer, that we have shielded ourselves from those negative attacks upon us, that they can no longer attack us. We are using the spiritual methods. We are using the spiritual rituals. We're using the prayer life, our prayer life, as a physical and spiritual defense against this negative energy. So one of the ways that we are going to take a look at this is when we can see these people no longer able to come around you, when they stop calling you, when they stop trying to gang stalk you, when you have put up that spiritual defense against these negative people, and you have used the spiritual waters to wash yourself in order to purify your surroundings, your body, your mind, from those spiritual attacks that they were sending out. The spiritual narcissists who have gone to people, you have been able to cleanse that negative energy and identify those people who were using voodoo, witchcraft, and all of those people who have tried to attack your gifts and bring you into under control and into a low vibrational state. So we have identified those people, but now they are unable to come around you. You are isolated from those people. God has isolated you because Your gifts are definite now. You are able to use your gifts in a good way. You are able to either transfer that negative energy into your life and transmute that negative energy to build something beautiful to help others, or you're able to transfer that negative energy back to that person, which would be a return to sender when that person has become obsessed with you, when that person has tried to get other people to gang stalk you, when that person continues to try to harm you, even though you are moving away from that person. So we have an understanding that a lot of the prophets were able to transmute this negative energy in life. We have in the holy books, we have Noah, who was able to transmute that negative energy by letting the people who were the leadership in his town, know. We have Daniel, who was able to transmute that negative energy by being thrown into the pit of lions in the lion's den, and he came out unscathed. We have people who will be more powerful than us, who will attack us, and these are the people that God is exposing in our lives. The people who want our harm, our downfall, and we have to use our discernment in order to understand how to transmute the negative energy from these people who have more than us. And if it was done at the time of Daniel, it can be done now. And the most radical prophet, apostle, or chosen one of the Holy Bible is Samson. Because, when he transmuted that negative energy, it unalived everybody. It unalived everybody because they would not stop attacking him. So we have to be very careful when it gets to that level where these people have become obsessed with attacking you, with attacking your gifts, because we have a way to transfer that negative energy back up on our enemies, back up on those who have attacked us, back up on those who are in agreement with the entity. So we have to be very careful and selective who we are around as chosen ones. We have to be selective of the jobs that we take. We have to be selective of the people that we tell our information to, that are close to us in our lives, because most of these people do not have, good for you in mind. They have a wicked agenda for you. So now that you understand that there are 3 stages, and there have been multiple and I gave you earlier, on my post earlier, that we have Abraham and we have Moses that was able to transfer energy and transfer the abundance from, those people, the Pharaoh, transfer the abundance from Abraham's father. Abraham was one of those people, and Lot, that left there, and they had livestock, they had riches, they had money. So that lets you know that these people were trying to siphon your financial energy. A lot of these narcissists, they are not just obsessed with your light. They're not just obsessed with your gifts. They are obsessed with your financial energy because they are greedy. And they will do anything in order to take that energy and your blessings away from you. So you have a choice when you reach the 3rd stage of transfer. You can transfer that negative energy that they have sent you and transfer it into abundance. And usually, most of the chosen ones will transfer it into abundance. They will transfer it into businesses, cars, and prosperity. But you can also transfer it into, return to sender and return that negative energy that they have sent out to you over time, all of your life. You can return that negative energy to them. And usually when you have gathered that kind of, negative energy that they have sent out to you over time, and you have caught that kind of energy and held it and you returned it to sender, usually it unalives the people who have been using those malevolent acts against you. So as we see this in the example with Moses, he wasn't, worried about material things. He had been brought up in the king's palace, the Pharaoh's palace, so he wasn't worried about material things because he was used to, their behavior. He was used to money. So we have to understand that when it came to Moses, he was happy to transfer the Pharaoh's abundance to the children of Israel. He was happy. It did not matter to him. It did not matter to him if, he was taking abundance for himself. He gave that abundance to the children of Israel. And again, we know this because they had gold to build the golden calf. So we want to make sure that when we reach this third stage, that we can transfer the energy into prosperity, that, unless there is people who are attacking us, there will be people in your life. There will be people on your job. There will be people in your society when you reach this third stage of transmuting, and you transfer that negative energy that they have been sending you on your job, in your community. You can transfer that negative energy back to them, and usually they will fall by the wayside. They will, they will harm their own selves by attacking you. So, and many times, this is not your attack upon them. This is God defending you. This is God's given way of defending the chosen ones from those people who have become obsessed with the chosen one's energy, with their gifts, and try to take it by brute force. So, I hope that you have understood the 3 levels of transmuting. It is transmuting the negative energy, transforming yourself, and moving away, transforming yourself into a better person, into a stronger person, being able to understand who your enemies are, who the persons who have been laying tricks for you and attacking you in your household, in your community. And the third thing to do is to transfer that negative attack into something prosperous in your life, into something prosperous into somebody else's life that can help them. And you have an alternative on the third level. You can either transfer it into prosperity or send that negative energy back to the person, the enemy that has attacked you, and become obsessed with your energy. You can stop those people who are obsessed with your energy on the third level. So I wanted you to, understand these different levels of attacks, these different levels of transmuting, of growth, these different levels of recognizing the persons who have offended you and attack you and that are trying to stagnate you. So if you have had any of these types of attacks in your life, you can, leave a comment for me. You can reach out to me here, and I've had to remove quite a bit of people from the live because they were, saying things that were disrespectful. And this one particular person, I removed him several times. So, if you're having these types of problems in your life, you can reach out to me. You can book your one-on-one sessions if you want to know how to transmute energy into abundance. If you are strong enough, if you have been working on your discernment, if you have been working in your life to remove yourself from those family members who have a wicked agenda against you, from that job who has a wicked agenda against you, You can transmute this negative energy. Your belief, your fear in God, your understanding that, we were sent here to give God the praise. That is your life purpose, to praise God, to teach about God, to teach your children about God. That is one of the ways your connection to God is going to give you that strength in order to remove these negative people and identify these people, to expose them in your life. And, many times they have been hiding in your life for a very long time, and they have been hiding their agenda. And right now, they are thirsty for your energy, because there have been a lot of people, a mass awakening of chosen ones who are using their gifts in order to remove themselves from people in society. They're removing themselves from these pagan gods, these deities that they have been tied to through their family members all of their life. They can't remove themselves from the traditions of their parents without somebody trying to bring them into a low vibrational state about Christmas, Thanksgiving, the food that they eat, how they live. Okay, because these people want to keep you in that controlling state. They want to control your gifts. They want to control your emotions with these things, with money. Well, if you don't, celebrate my holiday with me, if you don't celebrate my God, then I'm going to put you out. I've had so many people that called me over the last couple of weeks that told me that their husband or their girlfriend waited till it got cold in order to put them out. And again, many times when these people are trying to control you, when they want to siphon your gifts, they will wait to opportune moments in order to attack you, to make sure that they have control over you, because you don't want to be outside while it's cold. But, for the chosen ones, it becomes a necessity that you have to choose God, and you can't, choose the comforts of this world to let a person continue to attack you and siphon you and use manipulation upon your gifts, upon your health, upon your finances. Your blessings are for you. They are not for those. If God did not give them those gifts, they are not for those people who want to siphon your gifts. So, we have discussed these 3 ways of transmuting negative energy, and how a lot of these ways God has given us a free will to decide whether, we will use our gifts or whether we will harm people with our gifts. Many times the chosen ones are empaths. They will use their gifts in order to help someone instead of attacking someone. Only if a person should try to unalive you, in many cases, like in this society where they are trying to start people, where they are trying to harm people, that is when you defend yourself at all costs. When someone is trying to unalive you, and you return to sender, and you send that negative energy back with full force. So these are the ways that we're understanding how to transfer that negative energy to people who have become obsessed with us, who want our downfall, who want to harm us and unalive us. And we should be able to recognize those people in our lives by now. So I hope that this has helped you. I hope that you have received this uh this video, this live video, with good confirmation. This is a confirmation of what what has been going on in your life, how to transmute that negative energy from the people that have been attacking you in your life. You can reach out to me in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe to me. Leave a comment for me. Book your one-on-one consultations so that I can acclimate a gift to your situation. You can reach out to me in my bio. My number is listed there. You can also book your one-on-one consultations with me, your live chats, or your life coaching sessions. I'm sorry. I'm High Oracle Reiki spiritual healer. Assalamu alaikum.